Good morning. It's Kathy here with some coffee talk. I thought we'd spend a little time together and just share some thoughts I had with you guys about basic skincare. But here's the problem about doing coffee talk. I am neither Jewish nor a mother. Discuss. If you didn't get that reference, I feel bad for you. Look up Coffee Talk, SNL. You won't regret it. Anyway, no, I wanted to spend some time with you this morning because I've been very honest that I'm trying to improve my skincare routine, and there's some habits that I have that I need to break, and I want to tell you about my bad habits and hopefully encourage you to make better decisions as well in regards to your skincare. So one of the first things that I know I've talked about is the skin around my eyes and how sensitive it is, especially when I'm out walking the dogs, and how I've had some issues. But here's the thing. I need to be better about protecting that skin when I go out and caring for it properly during the day. So first of all, when I take the dogs out, I wear a balaclava, like a ski mask type thing, So I only have a little bit of skin exposed. And so what I'm trying to remember to do, especially when it's bitter, like I'm talking teens and 20s, is slathering on some healing elements. It's thick, and so I try and get almost like that Vaseline, thick layer around my eyes, so that it is protecting my eyes from the windburn. Also, my eyes really tend to water when it's that cold out. And so doing that, when my eyes water, I don't have the water and the wind kind of going together to create this horrible windburn situation that I get sometimes. So that's one thing I'm doing. Also, I am horrible, and I mean horrible, about rubbing my eyes. Guys, we cannot be rubbing our eyes. That is the thinnest and most delicate skin on the body. When you touch it, you should always touch it with your ring fingers because they have the finest touch. And so what you want to do is just dab. So anytime you're applying any kind of product on there, if you're not using a brush, if you're using your fingers, you always want to just be dabbing it on. Okay, we need to be very careful with that skin because it gets so easily damaged. And I am an example of someone who has had that skin damaged because I'm not properly caring for it. Also, how many of us take a towel when we're drying off and we're wiping our face dry? There's a reason that it always says on your towels or on your instructions of your face wash, pat dry, okay? If we're properly caring for our skin, we're not using a towel to rub off the skin. What we want to do is just pat dry so that we're not being aggressive towards our skin. That is your biggest organ, and it's very delicate. We want to do our best to take care of it. Also, think about all the different products you use. Are you using them correctly? Are you applying them in the correct order? So I'm trying to make a couple steps in the right direction. My cousin Chris was telling me that with the microdermabrasion cream, that you have to be mindful to use it for 2 full minutes. And I thought, we're supposed to be brushing our teeth for 2 minutes. I probably brush for a minute and a half. So here's my tip, ladies. I got myself a 2-minute timer. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them at a game store. You can steal them out of the box for categories or whatever. But the whole reason I have this is to help me get used to what 2 minutes is like, so that when I start putting on that microdermabrasion cream, when I start brushing my teeth, I start that timer, and it just gives me that visual reminder, keep scrubbing, keep brushing. And I'm hoping that over time I won't necessarily need this visual reminder, but I am trying to get better about how long I use my products, or how long I'm cleansing. Think about this too. When you're in the shower, especially if I'm washing my face, how many of us just put on our soap or our face wash, and whatever you're using, a washcloth or a sponge, you just go over it really quickly, and you're okay, I've applied some face wash, and then I rinse it off. But if you really taken time to scrub all the areas of your face, I know that I am really bad about remembering to scrub in here and up here. I'm really good about remembering to scrub in here. I apply a little attention up here. We've got to thoroughly wash our entire face, and washing means that agitation of the soap or product, the body wash or the face wash, combined with water and combined with a little bit of pressure and the washcloth or sponge or whatever tool you're using to really apply that product properly and get it working. because if you're just splashing on some soap on top of dead layers of skin, it's not going to do much for us. So if you are thinking, I have all these products that are not working for me, my question for you is, are you using them correctly? Are you applying at the right time of day? Are you using them in the correct order? Also, are you doing things like applying lots of lotion or cream on dry, dead skin and then expecting it to magically moisturize? Okay, one of the reasons exfoliating is so important is we have to invigorate the skin, we have to get blood flow to the skin, and we have to get rid of those dead layers. Also, coffee is not good for hydrating because it's full of caffeine and that's dehydrating, but make sure you're drinking your water. We've got to hydrate from the inside out, and you can't expect your hydrating products to work if you're not also making sure your body is getting enough water during the day. So those are just a few of my simple tips, things that I struggle with myself. I'm guessing you might as well. So I am hoping that you have had something to think about from this video. And if you're unsure, I don't know how to properly apply my products, I don't know how long to wash with something, why don't you set up a time for you and I to Skype or Zoom, whatever works well for you. I don't FaceTime because I don't have any Apple products, but I can reach you via Facebook, video messenger. Also, what I did for one client that I'd be happy to do for you, I created a custom video. I had her list of products, and then what I did was I just said, okay, here's what you're gonna use in the morning in this order. Here's what you're gonna use in the evening in this order. And really try to walk her through how to use those products. And I would love to do the same for you. So reach out, let me know how I can help. Enjoy your morning coffee, your tea, your hot cocoa, or whatever beverage you'd like this morning. Have a fantastic Friday. Bye.